Hey y'all! Here's another really cool Valentine's Day puzzle. It says love with this cute little clock and a rose. So I'm doing the same thing here that I normally do, which is separate the edges and pull them onto the screen. Then I pull everything starting at the top and I just start matching pieces together, seeing if they fit, hoping they do. Yeah, so I did upload that last video that was of the little doggo. I love that one. That one was super cute. Hopefully I can just keep on doing this, and I really enjoy puzzles. I'm somebody who has always really enjoyed puzzles. But yeah, so I also have makeup videos, makeup tutorials, because I'm a really big makeup geek. I love makeup. I also, some people, it's always a shock to people when they learn that I build semis, like semi trucks, because I only have one hand. And I figured while I'm doing this puzzle today, I could talk a little bit about that. So I was born with, they call it in my medical chart, it's congenital amputation of the right arm. However, when I was born, they told my mom and dad that a uterine band in the uterus when I was developing had gotten caught and prevented it from developing. I've also looked it up, and there's another name for it. I don't remember off the top of my head what it is, but that's actually chromosomal. So both what my mom and dad were told, the uterine bands and the congenital amputation, are false. I have what it starts with an M, but essentially it just means that my fingers didn't grow. My family has a history of really weird things on my dad's side. Like, I believe there was someone who was born missing two ribs, and someone was born with weird knees. I think there's just something in our DNA, maybe. I don't know. I know that I'm Native American, and there was a lot of brutality that happened in the Native American culture with people who had come here from other places. I don't know. I don't know if it was just something that interrupted our DNA strand or whatnot, but so yeah, that was how it came to be. Growing up was as tough as you can imagine it to be, with one hand, and the fact that it was my right hand that I was missing. I think that if I had been missing my left hand, it wouldn't have been quite as tough because I believe that I was predisposed to be right-handed. Like, we're all born with the side of our brain that we use the most, and that's usually like the opposite side of the brain is the dominant hand. Anyway, so I believe I would have been right-handed, so things were a lot harder for me. I had to learn how to do things wrong, essentially. But I did it, and there was a lot of bullying in my life, and oh, I used a preview here in the puzzle to figure out where the clock was. But there was a lot of bullying in my life. Growing up, I had a very hard time dealing with people staring at me. It used to give me a lot of anxiety, and I think more towards like middle school is when I really realized that like you're really different and this is bad, and if people know you're different, they're gonna pick on you. So what I would do is I would wear long sleeve shirts or hoodies, sweatshirts year round. Where I live, it gets to be 100 degrees sometimes in the summer, and if not more, and I would wear long sleeve shirts and hoodies everywhere we went. If I didn't have a long sleeve shirt or a hoodie, I would put my hands in my pockets and just not ever take my right hand out of my pocket, ever. There are pictures all over in my family photo albums and stuff of me between like the ages of like, I want to say 11 and 17 or 18, where literally every photo I have my hand in my pocket or in a hoodie sleeve, because I didn't want people staring, I didn't want people judging, I didn't want people making fun of me. There were times when we would go grocery shopping and a kid that was like 5 would run up to me and be like, "What happened to your hand?" And with that comes like everyone around you staring at you or giving you pity looks or, feeling bad for you, and I hated that. I was raised as a strong, independent woman, and I did not want anyone to think that I was different. I guess that really shaped me into the person that I am. So when I got the job that I have now, I guess it's a source of pride because it's like I work alongside these big, strong men who are hoisting semi tires and using really, really hard equipment, and I am right there next to them doing it with them with one hand. Sometimes I do it even better than they do because there's something in my brain that tells me I need to do better than everyone else in order to be equal to everyone else. Um, Not that that's probably very healthy, but that's just the way that I work. I currently install upholstery in semi trucks, so all the soft upholstery in the cab of a truck I install. Um, I work in the unit that does upholstery and windshields and dash install, so I'm around all of that. It's very it's very hard work, but it's very rewarding work. I don't know that I would ever want to work anywhere else just because the benefits are amazing and the people that I work with on a daily basis, like I've worked there for 2 years and we're a two-person team that installs upholstery, and the person I work with has become my best friend. Like she's another girl. Um, there's probably like 30 of us out of 800 people, but she's literally my best friend. She's pregnant. She's gonna have a baby in March, which is only like, God, 3 weeks away or so, 2 weeks away. But she's been doing that job all the way through her pregnancy. She's still doing that job. So yeah, badass women, right? Anyway, that was a little background story, a little bit about me. Um, if you guys enjoy hearing or listening to me ramble awkwardly because I'm still trying to figure out how this whole YouTube thing works, let me know. Like, I'm totally an open book as of right now. I'm home from work on workers' compensation, and I'm not going to get into that because I don't want to ruin any chances of that. So, with that said, though, I'm home and I have a lot of time on my hands, and I'm just like looking for something to do to keep me busy and focused. Right now, I'm watching I Am a Killer on Netflix. And that's basically been my life for the last 3 days. I'm going a little stir crazy. I have 2 dogs. I have a Yorkie and a Chihuahua. And they are both snoring next to me on the couch. But they're the what's keeping me going right now. Like, knowing I have to walk them, knowing that they need food and water and all this stuff. Combined with my fiance, who is just the most amazing man I've ever met in my life. They're really what keeps me going. I'm gonna tell you, the day I got sent home from work on Monday, I was having the worst day ever, and I was just crying. And we had gone to Safeway a few times, and they had this little unicorn that was for Valentine's Day. And I'm like, I really want that unicorn. Well, we didn't get it for whatever reason. I'm almost done with the puzzle, too. We didn't get the unicorn for whatever reason, and so he brought it home Monday because he knew I had a really bad day. Anyway, he knew I had a really bad day, so he brought home a unicorn, and it was amazing. Anyway, thanks, guys. I really appreciate all of the support and you guys watching me do this amazing puzzle. There will be more. I'm not sure when, but there will be. So yeah, thanks.